this next article talks about how China has just engaged in one of the largest cash injections ever in its economy, and they've added 632 billion yuan through the reverse repo facility, and that is to fuel that demand for credit and loans that we were talking about a minute ago as they open up, right? So you're seeing massive credit and money creation, which we know from our economic understanding, that's probably going to be inflationary and drive down the purchasing power of any money that people are holding in yuan. So you would think the natural incentive, is to go and get out of that and get into anything else, right? Some kind of asset that is going to appreciate and not depreciate. So crypto would obviously be a huge choice for that. But in Hong Kong, they are saying, okay, if you're an institutional investor, you can participate now in the crypto markets, but not retail.
Right.
Think about that though. So you're letting the big players have this off ramp to escape what's coming, but the retail is nope, capital controls, brick wall. You can't. You're going to pay the cost, right? You're going to be the one that's having to lose basically. If it's a PvP player versus player game, that's the losing side. that's walled into a losing investment. So just sort of just something that come in my mind. There's a little bit of a class war dimension to
that. And that's a theme that we'll get to later on, because there's another article, and many people aren't aware that FTX, and this is according, I think, to the Bank of International Settlements. I think it was their research,
yeah.
But that I don't want to spoil the news, but spoiler alert, FTX did more damage to retail investors in developing countries than it did to any institutional investors, or B, even retail investors in more developed countries. So, yeah. Okay, so China is doing reverse repos just like we did, or just like the US Fed did to help, quantitative easing and put liquidity back in the market. So we see that happening, but the work that the Fed's been doing with raising interest rates and selling off its balance sheet, doing the opposite, we're starting to see that take effect over here. And now, when we were talking about before, when we were talking about the Winklevoss, talking about being left behind by the East, some of this stuff may be regulatory, and we hope that the regulations make it to where people have easy access and are able to partake in this new development. But a lot of it is also luck of the draw on when your nation happens to give access to liquidity and when the money is available. And where development is at crypto at those times, because a lot of the people over in the East didn't have that cheap access to liquidity when maybe during the DeFi craze or the early NFT craze. But now here we are with development in blockchain and crypto sometime later, and we're starting to see liquidity constraints in the West and some tightening up happening. And in the East, you're seeing access to, even if it's institutional investors, having access to digital assets, blockchain and crypto. And of course, a lot of these projects and decentralized applications have come a long way, and these layer 2 solutions are a lot further. So it's just interesting to see when people who have access to liquidity are kind of able to play in the game. If you like this information and you would like to learn about what's going on in the economy, the macro outlook, and how it applies to blockchain and the opportunities, you like this channel, hit the subscribe button, notification, hit the like button. That helps this knowledge get out. And of course, we will leave links below. You can support the channel below. And of course, if you like one-on-one help, then you're saying, God, I would like to learn more about proof of work, proof of stake, layer 1s, layer 2s, what airdrops, IBC, interoperability. How does this stuff work? A Web 3.0 wallet, storage, security. That's right. We can help you out. Just fill out this information, your name, your email, what you'd like to learn about, and drop us a little message, and we'll be happy to get back to you and set up a time for some one-on-one consulting or some group tutorial sessions if you are with a firm or institution that is looking to catch your people up to speed. That's what we do, catch you up to speed. And I think that we've caught you up to speed on what's going on in the world today, right now. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Until the next time. Thank you.